remember when Prince Andrew went on TV, looked straight into the camera, and said he'd never spoken to Jeffrey Epstein after 2010? Yeah, that one. He first met Epstein in 1999 through Ghislaine Maxwell. Fast forward to Epstein's 2008 conviction for procuring a minor, and Andrew claims he cut ties. But here's the kicker. December 2010, he flew to New York with one goal only, telling Epstein their friendship was over. No casual brunch, no polite goodbye, just, we're done. And while all that was unfolding across the Atlantic, January 2026 rolls around, brand new year, and Meghan Markle is probably thinking she's finally free. Netflix projects, lifestyle branding, jam jars, basically soaking up that California sun like nothing could touch her past. And then, bam, Prince Andrew's scandal explodes again. New photos from the Epstein files surface, and suddenly every headline, every feed, every TikTok is screaming the same thing. Was Meghan at those yacht parties back in 2001? Here's what nobody's really telling you. Andrew's connection to Epstein and Maxwell? Deep. Those yacht parties in Phuket, Thailand, not just luxury vacations, networking events, elite gatherings where powerful men mingled with beautiful, ambitious women. And according to Ghislaine Maxwell's biographer, Kirby Summers, Meghan Markle's name pops up repeatedly when discussing who was there. Now, Marcus Anderson, you've heard the name, right? Meghan's closest friend, the guy who was photographed on yachts with Andrew way back in 2001, years before anyone knew who Meghan even was. See the pattern starting to form? This isn't coincidence. Strap in, because what I'm about to walk you through will make you question everything you thought you knew about Meghan's rise from struggling actress to duchess. She said she had sex with you 3 times. No to all of it, absolutely no to all of it. And yes, this is bad for the monarchy as a whole. Constant scandal gnawing away at the family. But here's the timeline you need. January 3rd, 2026. Over 300,000 Epstein documents released by the U.S. government. Buried inside them, a photograph nobody expected. Prince Andrew sprawled across the laps of 5 women in a dinner jacket, grinning like it's the best night of his life. And right there, Ghislaine Maxwell herself, watching. Where was this? Sandringham House, the royal family's private Christmas estate, not a random house party. Andrew brought Epstein's world into the royal family. The women's faces are redacted, hidden, and that's what has everyone buzzing. Why hide them if there's nothing to hide? Because some of those faces have connections that could explode this scandal even wider. And then social media lost it. Photos from Soho House, Marcus Anderson thanking Andrew for introducing him to, you guessed it, Meghan. People connected dots fast. Back to 2001. Meghan is 20, struggling actress, barely making rent, not famous, not in these circles. Meanwhile, Andrew on yachts with Epstein and Maxwell in Phuket, exclusive, high-end, who-you-know networking events. Kirby Summers says Meghan was there, not randomly, not just a celebrity guest thing. And Marcus Anderson, he appears in photos from those same parties. 15 years later, he introduces Meghan to Prince Harry. You see the link forming? Multiple yacht photos circulate online. Women in swimsuits partying with powerful men. People are comparing them to young Meghan. Not her, scream supporters. Could be anyone, critics say. But Summers is a serious investigative biographer. She wouldn't just throw a name out there without evidence. Marcus Anderson is literally the bridge, the connection, the guy whose career is connecting ambitious people with the wealthy elite. This is professional networking at the highest level, strategic, deliberate, and yes, powerful. Let's break down the timeline. 2001, Andrew, Epstein, Maxwell in Phuket. Marcus Anderson shows up in photos. Meghan is 20. 2004, Meghan moves to LA, barely scraping by. Yet somehow she's traveling internationally, luxury events, yachts, Monaco parties, places most working actresses could never dream of affording. Connections are at play. Who opened those doors and why? 2011, Meghan lands Suits, not auditions, doors opened, strategic introductions. 2016, she meets Harry, again through Marcus and Soho House, same network. See the pattern? Every major step in Meghan's life involves powerful connections, not luck, not chance, networking, strategy. And that terrifies Buckingham Palace more than Andrew ever could. Why? Because if Meghan had ties to Andrew's world before Harry, she knows secrets. Who was at those yacht parties, what happened, who's connected. That's leverage, that's influence. And yes, the palace knows it. That silence when yacht allegations surface, it's deafening. Now, think about why Meghan stays silent. Deny, risk proof coming out. Sue, risk discovery. Speak, same issue. Staying quiet is the only way to protect herself. That silence doesn't look innocent, it looks calculated. And it's working. Add in Maxwell behind bars, 20 years, life over, but still potentially holding documentation, photos, records of everyone in those networks. If she drops something connecting Meghan to those yacht parties, boom, entire Netflix empire at risk. Brand collapses, lifestyle image gone. That's the nightmare keeping Meghan up at night. And poor Harry, he might genuinely have no idea. He thinks Meghan is innocent, that she stumbled into his life randomly, sweet and naive. Meanwhile, everything she's built has strategy written all over it. Prince Harry protecting her, walking away from his family, burning bridges. What if it was all based on a performance? Buckingham Palace hasn't defended her once on these yacht allegations. Not a single word. Why? Because if they did, any hidden truth might slip. Silence is protection, and in royal terms, silence often speaks louder than denial. So what's next? More Epstein files, more photos, more documents. Something concrete connecting Meghan to Andrew's network will eventually surface. And when it does, the innocent actress narrative collapses. Strategic social climber becomes the headline. Harry realizes he might have been played. The palace braces. Netflix drops projects. Corporate partners vanish. Lifestyle empire crumbles. It's dramatic, yeah, but that's how elite networks work. One connection can change everything. One photograph, one document, one source can turn decades of storytelling upside down. Secrets in royal circles never stay buried forever, especially not when ambition, strategy, and a powerful friend like Marcus Anderson are involved. Prince Andrew's photos are out. Epstein files are partially public. Kirby Summers has spoken. Marcus Anderson documented. Meghan's silence is deafening. And the internet? Well, the internet is just waiting for the next bomb to drop. Because in this world, the truth is patient. It waits. And when it comes, everything changes. So if you've been following the story, smash that like, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think about these yacht connections, about Andrew, about Marcus, and yes, about Meghan. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives, because this isn't the last we're hearing from these files. Thanks for sticking with me through this tangled web of power, ambition, and secrets. Stay curious, and remember, the truth doesn't just unfold, it erupts.